This is Chase Briscoe, and you're watching the best league of all the leagues on iRacing, the Highline Racing League on MaxspeedTV.
This is the HLRL Grand National Series presented by Racing Warehouse. Let's go racing.
At McConey Setup Shop, we offer custom-built setups for any asphalt oval car. Prices starting at just $5. Weekly setups available for all Legends, late models, modifieds, and NASCAR trucks, Xfinity, and Cup cars. Do you need one-on-one driver coaching? We've got you covered. Visit www.McConeySetupShop.com and find yourself in Victory Lane. McConey Setup Shop, handling all your setup needs so you don't have to.
History, authenticity, a one-of-a-kind piece of racing memorabilia. Lawson and his team have been helping race fans get their hands on real race-used items for over 10 years now. Follow them on social media as their inventory is constantly changing and being upgraded. Or, if you're in the Carolinas, stop on by, and I guarantee you'll leave feeling like family. The Racing Warehouse, a one-of-a-kind experience. Serving race fans since 2010.
Welcome, race fans. We're back tonight with the HLRL Highline Racing League here tonight at Iowa for their next to last race, race number 12 here tonight. Next week is Actually, they're going to be off next week. Sorry. In 2 weeks, they'll be back for the season finale. So we'll have a couple weeks off there, Dwayne. But thank you for tuning in for the Throttle Up the podcast 122 here at Iowa. Going to be a barn burner. Everybody loves a little Iowa racing, let me tell you, man. Well, coming up on MaxspeedTV tonight, I believe they already are live. Their Highline Truck Series, or High Slide Truck Series, and the Extreme Motorsports 99 Cup Series. And then coming up tomorrow night is the NECRL Truck Series. So that'll be right here on MaxspeedTV. All right, looking at the race analytics coming into tonight. 80-degree air temperature, 109-degree track temperature, a little bit of a wind out there, 9-10 miles an hour out of the north. 140 laps are doing tonight. That's 122.5 miles. It's only 0.87 miles around here, or 875, excuse me. So it's 7/8 of a mile, a little bit short of a mile. Tire window probably 70 to 80 laps, but it's going to take a lot to take care of them tires, though, because this track is pretty abrasive and likes to eat tires. 70% fuel window probably gets about 50 to 60 laps, and pit road speed 40 miles an hour. All right, Dwayne, let's run down through the points here. Ryan Williams still holding on to a pretty good lead over Patrick Green by 44 points. Curtis Granger in third, 63 points back. Connor Holden in fourth, 77 back. Jackson Hartman in fifth, 79 behind. Tyler Snyder in sixth, 83 back. Oh, and I think I messed up there. I put a 1 in there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Can't believe I did that. Well, yeah, I can. I can. Anyhow, he is 97 back. Caleb Morrissey in 8th, 99 back. Casey Heschel in 9th, 102 back. And Scott Wheeler rounds out the top 10, 108 points behind the leader, Ryan Williams. Wayne?
Kendall Kerr and Scott Zellner are tied for 11th place, 115 points behind the lead. Ryan Potter 13th, 139 back. Alan Kuhnman in 14th, 142 back. James McKee right behind him in 15th, 143 back. Robert Pullins 16th, 153 points behind the lead. Mike Campbell in 17th, 164 back. Andrew Siegel 18th, 170 points behind the lead. Andrew Baker right behind him, 171 points back in 19th. And Anthony Eunice is going to round out the top 20. He is 189 points behind the leader.
Yeah, very good, man. Yeah, some pretty close points in there, really. But I just don't know if anybody's going to have anything for Ryan Williams, man. He is on it this season and ready to get that championship. And folks, just again to remind y'all, they will not be racing next week. 2 weeks. We'll be back for the season finale. And where is that at, Dwayne? Do you know?
That's going to be at Hotlanta.
Oh, Hotlanta. Yeah. Oh, my favorite track. And but they're off next week because of the duels for the NASCAR racing. The duels are on next Thursday, so that's why they're going to be off next week. So, because a lot of these drivers are, involved in a lot of real racing. So, they're
right.
And with Chase Briscoe being in the league and everything, there's a lot to go on with NASCAR and everything. So a lot of these guys will probably be involved in some way. Maybe a few of them might be involved with some of that real world racing. Mouthful.
Yeah, and
all right, so
tonight it's going to be an interesting race, Rudy. Short track racing, slick track. Not to mention, they only have 3 sets of tires to change into. So much as the tires wear here, you're going to have to go a long time on an old set of tires just to keep yourself a fresh set for the end.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you all for joining us here tonight for the Throttled Up the Podcast 122 at Iowa. We're just about ready to cut away here for the national anthem, but a lot of sponsors on board this season: Raising Warehouse, Butt Kicker, Red Bomb Graphics, SP Designs. Gosh, I know I'm going to probably miss a few of them, but we'll cover them more when we come back later. But Right now, we're going to step away for the national anthem, folks. We'll be right back with qualifying, so stay tuned. Hi, Chemo.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, we're back, folks. Nobody's turned in a time yet, so you haven't missed anything.
Ryan Williams just had a moment. He got really loose coming off, too. His first lap is not going to be good. See if he can pick it up on the second lap.
Connor Holden to the top of the leaderboard at the moment. Ryan Potter second, Patrick Green third, Ryan Williams fifth now. He better pick it up a ton.
Yeah, considering he was the fastest in practice, he can't be too happy with that first lap. We'll see what he gets this time.
Kendall Kerr to the top of the leaderboard.
Fourth quickest right now for Ryan Williams.
Yep. And not a good qualifying time, but how about that Kendall Kerr time? Holy smokes.
24.183. That is flying around here until you get to Curtis Granger.
Oh, 6 1,000ths of a second between them two. Curtis Granger takes the pole. Oh my God.
24.177. Those are extremely fast laps around here.
There's Toby Wedgwood in the Florence electric car. Doesn't he come in 20th quickest I've seen. He lost it coming out the corner. I think the first lap, these guys are really experiencing some very loose conditions, and it seems like the second lap they're picking it up a little bit more. So see if Toby can do better on this second lap. All right. Oh man, he might have just brushed the wall a little bit right there. I think he did.
It didn't count.
Yep, didn't count. Just slight brush. Alt take.
Yeah. All it takes, a 0x will get your lap disqualified.
Oh, Chase Briscoe's on the track now. Let's see what he can do. He's going to come in at. I look for Chase to run good here tonight. 17th quickest. Man, but that's only 2/10 off, and that was his first lap. See what he can do on the second lap. I don't know if he's gonna be able to beat Curtis Granger, but little FYI, that pushes Ryan Williams back to 11th right now. Man, he's gonna have a heck of a hole to dig out of right now. Dwayne, this is gonna be wow. I don't know.
That getting loose really messed up the rest of his qualifying run there, and he's going to have a little bit of hole to get out of. But starting 11th here is not too bad. If he was back in 20th, I'd be more concerned. He can use pit strategy and just passing guys on the track to get to the front. I wouldn't be too concerned about starting mid-pack right now.
DJ Stagner's still on the track. He's got about enough time to get around here for his first lap. He might have enough to make it his second lap, but he was really loose there on the first lap I seen. See what he can do on this second one. Dylan Body on the shop. Chase Briscoe. Oh, man, he is extremely loose coming out of the corner. Wow. I think we're going to see that most of the night here tonight.
Yeah, especially in the first few laps. Before the tires start to burn off. These cars are going to get really tight as the run goes on here. So we'll have to wait and see how this works out for them. But right now, Stagner 6th quickest.
Nice. Body coming around. Oh, that's going to be it. More qualifying time for you.
Got to get out there quicker if you want to put those laps in.
That's right. All right, looking at the rundown here, Curtis Granger takes a pole with a 24.177. And it matches our number there, 77. Congratulations to Curtis. Kendall Kerr will start second. Jackson Hartman third. Scott Wheeler will start fourth. Corey Blevins fifth. DJ Stagner in sixth. Casey Heschel starting seventh. Ryan Hines eighth. Connor Holden 9th, and Ryan Potter 10th. Wayne?
Scott Zellner is going to roll off 11th. Ryan Williams 12th. Alan Kuhnman 13th. Roberto Ramirez 14th. Carl Faust 15th. Patrick Green 16th. Mike Campbell 17th. Chase Briscoe is going to roll off 18th. 19th is going to be Tyler Schneider. And 20th is going to be Caleb Morrissey. Rudy?
Andrew Siegel, 21st. Andrew Baker, 22nd. Ty Smith, 23rd. Bucky Burt starting 24th. Toby Wedgwood, 25th, the last one to take a qualifying time. Kelsey Rogers, 26th. And Dylan Body rounding out the field in 27th. Nice field, huh?
Yes, sir.
Brooke's in there. Hey, Brooke, how you doing? SP Designs, Chemo. Yeah, Chase Briscoe's in here. We'll see how good he does this week. He didn't finish the best last week, but at least he ran and did a good job. I think he even led a couple of laps, I think. It was last week, wasn't it? Or maybe it was the week before. I don't know. I'm getting my weeks confused here.
Okay.
They're flying by. You know, the older we get, the faster they go. So,
right. Looks like Ty Smith fell to unacceptable levels, so he is going to miss the start of the race. And Kelsey Rogers is not on the grid as well.
Man.
We'll have 25 drivers starting. And it looks like Carl Faust has elected to start from pit road.
Very nice.
So it looks like he's looking for action to happen really early.
Yeah, and I don't see Kelsey Rogers out there either.
And no, he is not in the session. So we have two drivers who didn't make the grid, and Carl Faust is starting pit road. So 24 drivers will be taking the green flag.
And I don't think that's a bad idea because, you know, how loose these cars can be at the start of the race. Carl Faust not taking that chance to maybe get loose, maybe get caught up in something. So, you know, got to give him a little credit for that. Yeah, might be a wise thing at this point, starting on pit road.
Yeah, the only problem he's going to face is by the time he gets up to speed, he's going to be about half a lap down. So he's got to hope for that quick caution, or at least be able to run the same pace the leader is for the first few laps.
So what do you think? We'll see a few cautions here tonight?
I think in the early goings, we'll probably see a few quick cautions, maybe within the first 10, 15 laps as these guys get used to the first run. Some guys came in late, didn't get that many practice laps in, but we're about to find out.
Yep, here we go. Pace truck's in. And Curtis Granger not waiting around, man. Green flag is in the air. We're underway here for the Throttle Up the Podcast 122.
Already we're 3 wide in the back. 4 wide.
Oh my gosh.
A couple guys jump out of it. Tyler Schneider jumped out of it. He's like, I don't want any part of that.
Yep. Patrick Green already picking up, well, I guess he hasn't picked up any spots yet, but yeah. Scott Zellner moving forward. And Ryan Williams, our points leader, picking up 1 spot since the start. And I'm thinking Curtis Granger did lead that very first lap, so bonus point for Curtis. He's got a 63-point hole to dig out of to try to get up there with Ryan Williams. And man, he's going to have to lead a bunch of laps here, get max points here tonight. He's got the pole, and he needs to lead most of the laps and get the win to really make a hole in that deficit.
And I tell you what, Rudy, he didn't get many practice laps in, but the guy on the move right now is Chase Briscoe. He is already up to 13th, about to be 12th.
Yep.
Now up to 11th.
Yeah, 11th. And man, he went around our points leader like he was standing still right there, around the outside of him.
Yeah, that's usually you don't see outside passes here until late stages of the race. So
right.
He is on the move right now.
Yes, sir. Ryan Williams right behind him. And what a pack of cars going around there. Oh my gosh, look at this. And Chase is coming up on Ryan Potter. And that would be for 10th place. Ahead of him, Connor Holden, Ryan Hines, DJ Stagner, Scott Wheeler in 6th right now. He's fell from 4th to 6th, but not a big deal. Early. Corey Blevins picking up 1 position since the start of the race. And Kendall Kerr, which started on the outside of the front row, is now back to 3rd. Jackson Hartman goes to 2nd. Casey Ashel. Oh, a little bumping going on there.
Excellent save.
Yeah, it was. Man. Chase Briscoe into the top 10. He's making that high line work right now.
Yes, he is, and it's working because nobody else is going up there. Everybody else is on the bottom or the middle lane, and he is definitely getting that car to stick up high right now.
That's pretty good.
Well, when they take your line, go where they're not.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah, I like that little commercial that he played for us. Let me see if I can find that again here.
This is Chase Briscoe, and you're watching the best league of all the leagues on iRacing, the Highline Racing League on MaxspeedTV.
Pretty cool. I like it.
Sure.
I like it a lot.
I tell you what, for the most part, everybody is single file until you get to about 19th. And then the race is on. This has been a big gaggle of cars since the drop of the green flag. And this is where they went 3 and 4 wide earlier. Still haven't fully got it sorted out yet.
Casey Heschel just passed Kendall Kerr. Kendall tried the crossover on him, couldn't make it work. And so Casey Heschel now from 7th to 3rd. Very good.
Stagner looking to get 7th away from Corey Blevins. Can't make it stick on the bottom. He's going to have to try again.
Yeah, he knows he's got to get moving because Chase Briscoe's coming up on the back of him. Oh man, I'll tell you what, Ryan Hines almost clipped the wall there. He was so loose coming off the 4. Man, I'll tell you, these guys are all over the place. Let's go in the back here. Andrew Siegel. Oh, Andrew almost lost it coming out of 2.
Yeah, great save on his part. Didn't get into anybody, didn't hit the wall. We're still going. No damage.
Yep, here goes Roberto Ramirez, which started 14th and went clear to the back. He just passed up Andrew Siegel there because Andrew got loose. Very good. Yeah, Carl Faust now, he started on pit road. He's actually about to go a lap down here because the leader is just behind him, not far behind him.
Yeah, he's about half a straightaway ahead of the leader right now.
Yeah.
Corey Blevins right now is just struggling to hang on to 7th. He is so loose right now. He is just trying to hang on to that outside line and not lose the cars. He's going to lose some positions here.
Yep. Chase Briscoe just went by. Whoa, man, he about put Corey up into the wall. If you watch Ryan Williams, he's trying to kind of follow Chase Briscoe through here. And they make a good passer on Connor Holden. Holden now back to 10th. Zellner gets by, attempting to get by, it looks like. Corey Blevins.
Yeah, and the reason that high line works so well in 3 and 4 is because of the way the track is banked there. That bottom line, if you try to hold it on the bottom, coming off of the corner, it just gets really loose and wants to come around on you. You really need the whole track to make the bottom line work. So if you're on that outside line, you can pitch a guy down there, force him to take his foot off the throttle while you're still fully throttled.
Casey Heschel
got a battle for the lead.
Yeah, Casey Heschel trying to take the lead away from Curtis Granger, and he's going to get it. Wow,
like
that's the way it's done.
Outside.
Yes, sir. That's the way it's done right there. All right, very good. Casey Heschel leads his first lap of the race. Casey 9th in points tonight, 102 back, but not a win wouldn't put him, up close to our points leader, Ryan Williams, but it sure ain't going to hurt, right?
Not at all. Great momentum heading into the last race of the season.
I know it. So far, man, race is going good. They're knocking laps down pretty quick. A guy I was watching here, Caleb Morrissey, has only picked up 2 spots since the drop of the green flag, but I think he might be pacing himself a little bit right now, trying to figure the track out. Loose conditions out here, 109-degree track temperature or thereabouts. And boy, that's kind of tough to overcome under the sun. You know how that sun really affects how that track feels.
Yes, sir.
Andrew
and I'll
Baker.
tell you what, I've been really impressed with the way these guys have been running as Curtis Granger's in trouble. He's in danger of going all the way back to 4th.
He is in 4th. Yeah, Kendall Kerr even got by him. I don't know, maybe he overdrove it a little bit and kind of destroyed his tires or something there. Something happened. Got Kendall Kerr back into 3rd. Jackson Hartman now trying to run down Casey Heschel, about 0.6 of a second up there to Casey. And I think the tires are starting to equalize a little bit because they're not really pulling away from each other. Have you noticed that? They're kind of equalizing right now. I mean, we are 22 laps into the race. So, and you know how that affects them. How about Bucky Burt now? Bucky from 24th to 21st, working it.
Yeah, and right now you're seeing the guys who can save their tires are moving up. The guys who have burned them up are going to the back. And I got to hand it to Carl Faust. He's been able to maintain in front of the leaders. He's still about a half a straightaway right now in front of Casey Heschel. So if he can keep that up and get to either the first round of pit stops or get a caution there, he'll be caught right back up to him. I think everyone surprised him as much as they surprised me here. I thought we were going to have a couple of early cautions, but not the case. These guys are doing a great job.
Elaine said they had the wrong photo for the number 97 there of Scott Wheeler. Well, that was the photo I was given, ma'am. Sorry. I put the photos in that they give me, and that's the one that they gave me. I know that somebody else has that same photo. Can't remember who it was, but
we got a car in the wall. Kendall Kerr. No harm, no foul. He's got a little bit of damage, but for a short track like this, that's not going to affect him too bad.
Right. Yeah, he'll be all right. I did let Ryan Hines get by, though. Ryan's now in 4th. He's moving up through from 8th place. We've been green the whole way, folks. If you're just joining us, pretty good racing so far. Chase Briscoe now into 7th. But here comes Ryan Williams to the inside, trying to get that 7th place away from Chase Briscoe. That is our points leader.
Man, it's hard to do on the inside. He's making it work right now, but he hasn't quite cleared him.
Chase is going to get really
hard. And that's what you need to do is get right on that guy's door, try to pinch him down there, but it didn't work. Williams gets by him.
Very good.
But yeah, back to your point about the photos. I know a few guys that send in joke photos of just random people, and so you never know if it's the real deal on here. Sometimes they'll just send in just something completely random.
Yeah, I have some of them. I have actually from a long time ago. Some of them. The one that really sticks in my mind, we had with the one racer that used to race. he always liked, he always ran the Cheetos car. Okay. So he had the Cheetos Tiger. I don't know if you remember the Tiger.
Cheeto. Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, he had that as his character, and it was awesome looking. Yep.
Well, there's one driver struggling right now, and that's Dylan Body. He had just went a lap down, and Carl Faust was able to get by him. So, not a good start here to the day for Dylan Body, like he was hoping to have.
Yeah, Carl Faust is the next one to go a lap down.
And we got a car around, Rudy. Corey Blevins just spun out on his own. Spun to the inside of the track. No one was coming, so we're still green. But, yeah, he's coming to pit road. Nope, he stays out.
No, he
has lost the lap.
Yep. Oh, man. That's pretty disappointing day for Corey, because Corey's always, when it's up there, you know, battling. Oh, and he's going to get loose again, and I think he's going to bring out a caution that time. Oh, my gosh. Yep. Just went around on his own. Everybody did a great job, though.
That's exactly the same thing he did last lap, too. This time, though, instead of skidding down to the inside, he stayed up on the wall. So we are under our first caution of the day.
Oh, very good. Well, maybe we'll get a chance to get a word in with somebody. They're going to have to be kind of quick interviews here, folks, because it is a short track. You know, kind of hard to get a lengthy interview in with the driver when it's a short track, because they go back green pretty quick. But we'll wait till KC comes to pit road, and maybe.
Now, here's the question.
Yeah.
You've been out there 32 laps. We still have 108 to go. Do you take tires here, or do you just take fuel only?
I would take tires. I know they only have 3 sets, but you're kind of forced. If you don't take tires, maybe only 2, maybe some of them might only take 2, but if you don't take tires and everybody else does, oh boy, you're just going to be a sitting duck out there.
True, but you'll have 1 set remaining for later in the race if you need them. Well, we'll see what happens here.
Everybody's on pit road. See who's going to come out first. Well, we got Andrew Baker stayed out, Bucky Burt. Those guys, just them 2 stayed out. Everybody else come to pit road. Wow, who was the first one out? Casey Heschel was the first one out. And everybody that come to pit road did a 4-tire change.
Yes, sir. They certainly did. Surprised me.
All right, let me see if I can get KC up here and we'll talk to him real quick. KC Heschel, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you had a good solid run right there, brother. You started 7th. Didn't take very many laps for you to get to the lead. Obviously, the car's running pretty good for you. What's the track conditions like for you?
Track's okay. It's a little tight after lap 1. Lap 1, it's really free. But after that, honestly, the car gets really good. So I'm happy with the balance of the car, and hopefully we can keep it going up front.
Well, we were just talking about you guys are limited to 3 tire sets here tonight. And we were wondering if you guys were going to take 4 tires. Kind of a call that you have to make, when you're coming down pit road. Do I take, or before you get to pit road, actually, do I take 2 or do I take 4? You took 4. Everybody behind you did. The 2 out in front of you did not stop. What's your call now? Those guys might be trying to save a set of tires.
I think these guys might. No, they're on the lead lap. Oof. I don't really know. I hope they enter the pits right here, or it's going to be a little bit of a crap show.
Yeah, because they're going to, wow. Like Bucky Burt. Yeah, Bucky Burt's going to stay out. Oh, boy. And that committed him. So, all right, well, good luck getting around him quickly here and making short order of him and get back to the lead. So, congrats on leading a bunch of laps here, man. You're showing a lot of power right now.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully I can lead the one that counts, and that's the last one.
That's exactly right. That'll definitely help you out a lot in point. So, all right. Good luck, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, yeah, I don't know. Bucky Burt stayed out. I think he intentionally stayed out to lead a lap, but I think he got trapped out there right now. Unless he comes in on this one, which I think the pits are closed right now, aren't they, Dwayne? And if the pits are closed, he would have to go to the back of the field, which is where he would be anyhow.
Right. I would imagine that he's going to try to come down this time. If he stays out, these guys are going to eat him up.
Yeah, he's coming.
Here he comes.
That's a good call. That's a good safe call. He stayed out there to lead a lap, and I can't blame him for that. He dropped out of the top 20 in points this week. Anthony Eunice actually got into the 20th position, but that put Bucky Burt 21st. So staying out for a lap like this could possibly get him back into the top 20 with the only one race to go. But he is so far back, he don't have a team.
Yeah, now he's going to be the last car on the lead lap when we go green. Carl Faust did a great job. He was able to stay ahead of the leader, did not go a lap down. So he's caught up to the field now. That strategy from starting from pit road seems to be okay for him.
Yep, but Corey Blevins did not get he's still on pit road. Well, he must be getting damage fixed.
Yeah, it looks like he is. He's coming out now. So he's the only car one lap down right now, though. So if we do get a quick caution, as long as he's not in it, he'll be the wave around.
Get him going, Dwayne.
All right, here we go. Pace truck ducks off.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. We're back underway for the Throttled Up, the podcast 122 from Iowa Speedway.
All right, boy, look at this. Casey just pulled away from Curtis Granger.
Yes, he did.
Man.
And looking right behind Granger, Jackson Hartman.
Yeah, Jackson had made it to second. Curtis had a great pit stop, though, and that's what really got him back out there. So I got to say, good job for Curtis Granger. But last time there when he pulled away from the field, we've seen a lot of things going on right there. I think he just pushed it a little bit too hard and chewed up them tires and had fallen back into the field a little ways. So now maybe he learned a little something on that first run. Nope. And Hartman's going to get by him on the outside. And here comes our points leader, Ryan Williams, up behind.
Speaking of a great pit stop, Williams came into the pit road 8th, restarted 4th.
Wow. Yeah, Ryan, he wants to get to the front.
Oh, contact.
Uh-oh.
Caution, yellow flag.
TJ Stagner around.
Oh, my. I got to try to catch up with him here. Yep. Oh, my. Let's go take a look here.
Tyler Schneider tried to go 3 wide, and there was just no hole there.
And I'll tell you what, him and Patrick Green were racing pretty hard. Yeah. Tyler Schneider. Yeah, there was. Oh, and Stagner closed that hole up. That's, man. Well, he's going to have a little damage in the back, but. And a little nose damage. Oh.
Now, and that's the caution that Corey Blevins needed. He is now going to be the wave around and back on the lead lap. So
yes, sir. Great job. Yeah, he wasn't involved in that. So that'll put him back up. Now the only one we got is Bucky Burt, which is 2 laps down. I don't know what happened to Bucky there, but
I believe he had to come in and serve his black flag penalty for closed pit under green.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, who are we going to talk to next? I was thinking maybe Alan Kuhnman. What do you think?
Sure.
I'll drag him up here. You got him. There he is.
Alan Kuhnman, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Alan, you started and are currently running 13th. What's the track like out there for you?
It's very tight. It's tight and slick.
Yeah, we've had some guys look like they get loose coming off a two. Is it worse in traffic on the high side or the low side? Does it matter which lane you're in?
It's been worse in traffic for me for sure. I mean, as long as I can get the top rolling, I'm fine. But yeah, it's tight on entry and loose on exit. So I'm trying to get the right balance going on here.
Sir, now we got about a quarter of the way through the race. What's your plans for getting past these guys ahead of you?
I'm just gonna keep doing what I was doing in that first run. Just save my tires. I know right there before that first caution came out, I gained a couple spots, so I'm just gonna let these guys burn their stuff up.
All right. Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll talk to you at the end.
All right, appreciate it.
Not a bad strategy, Rudy.
Nope. I like that strategy. That's kind of the strategy I like to play. Play it safe for at least the first half of the race. You know, once you get that knocked out, then you can start turning up the heat a little bit, be a little more aggressive, and try to pick up a position here and there, and take advantage of other people's mistakes. That's what I always like to do.
Right.
Ride behind somebody and watch and see if they make a mistake, and then you can take advantage of that. Can't believe we're missing a lengthy caution this time.
Yeah, we're under an extended caution for some reason. Not exactly sure why. We should be getting lights out this time by, I would imagine. Now, this is good news for Corey Blevins. He's been able to come in. He's made several trips to pit road to get that damage fixed. So this extended caution period is a break for him.
Yep.
He can come down, get more damage fixed, and be more competitive.
DJ Stagner, Bucky Burt, 2 laps down. Oh, man.
Yeah, now Stagner's been on and off pit road this caution as well, getting that damage fixed. So this has been a break for him as well. He may not be able to get all of it fixed, but definitely he should be able to get a good chunk of it fixed to where he can still remain competitive. All right, lights are out. We are going green this time.
All right, who's ready for some more green flag racing? We got 2 cautions out of the way now. Maybe they'll settle in a little bit here.
And a little strategy going on here real quick as before we go back to green. Caleb Morrissey brought it down pit road, topped off his fuel tank, Rudy.
Not bad. You're only running 70% fuel. It's good to get on a different, fuel strategy, I should say. All right, here we go. Truck heading to pit road here in just a second. And Casey Heschel holding him back, and there he goes. Green flag is back in the air. The throttle up. The podcast 122 here at Iowa. One more race to go, folks, and they'll be back in 2 weeks. Not next week, but the week after. Next week is the duels for NASCAR, the real life racing. So they decided not to run next week. Chase Briscoe side by side with Ryan Williams. Ryan doesn't want to lose that position, but it looks like he is going to have to cave into it. Oh my gosh. So Chase Briscoe into 4th.
Go contact between Patrick Green and Tyler Schneider. They keep it going, but man, let's stack the field up behind them.
Dang. Guys are getting a little, contact again.
And this
Snyder.
time, wow.
What a save by Tyler Snyder, but boy, Patrick Green just drove into the back of him.
Yeah, those two have been fighting pretty hard for track position the last couple of laps. It looks like this came to a head there, and Mike Campbell was the one who got the most damage out of that as he rear-ended Snyder trying to stay off of him, but everybody's still going, so we stay green here. And look at this, 3 wide behind him, Rudy. Carl Faust and Corey Blevins. Looks like Andrew Baker says no thank you.
Yeah,
He lets him go.
Yeah, Blevins trying to make up the ground that he lost earlier in the race. So far looking pretty good. Just hang in there, Corey. You'll be all right. Yep. Ryan Potter just ahead of him there at 18th. Ryan started 10th and has fallen back. Or Roberto Ramirez in 17th or 18th here. I guess they're switching a little bit. Roberto's not having the run he wishes for tonight, but Casey Heschel on it, and Jackson Hartman right behind him. And Jackson, I watched Jackson race before. He likes to run races like this, and he's really good at them. So anybody that's going to be ahead of him is really going to be in for a tough time here, because he is going to give them a pretty tough time. He's keeping the pressure on Casey Heschel right now. Those two have pulled away by over a second from Chase Briscoe.
Now they're running a little bit faster, just about a tenth faster than Briscoe right now, but I believe that's played into Briscoe's hands here. He's just kind of taking it easy, letting those guys abuse their tires.
Yeah.
And I got a feeling he's going to be running them down here, not just from speed, but just from those guys burning their stuff up.
Sure. And looking back from our leader, Casey Heschel, so far has led the most laps, 33 of them. I think Curtis Granger led like 16. And we got a couple of onesies in there. Bucky Burt led a lap, and somebody else, I can't remember who that was, led a lap. But it's been Casey Heschel out front. Man, he is really pounding the pavement tonight.
Yes, sir.
Seems like Chase Briscoe is not able to get too far away from Curtis Granger. Uh-oh. He just blinked. He did. He just blinked. Oh, and
his quality's down to 71%,
wow.
Rudy. So
Ouch.
Briscoe is having some connection issues now. It looks like it's starting to come back for him. So a little bit of a scare there, but looks like his quality is on the rebound. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, very good. Our points leader, Ryan Williams, into fifth. Made some big leaps and bounds to the front, but he's kind of stagnant right now. He's just staying right here in fifth place. Just hasn't been that good just yet to try to get himself to the front.
And I noticed he's more set up for the long run. He really didn't make many moves at the start of the race either, but as the run went on, once we got to the 15-20 lap mark, he started pulling forward. So right now he's just running his line, saving his tires, letting these guys burn them up. And I got a feeling he's going to be reeling them in here in the next 10 laps.
And we're only about 15 laps away from the halfway mark already, so race is going by pretty quick.
Yes, sir.
Connor Holden, Scott Wheeler, Kendall Kerr, and here comes Patrick Green to the inside of Kendall Kerr, and he's going to get that position. Patrick Green started 16th and now makes it into 9th. He's doing everything he can to try to close that gap up on Ryan Williams, but boy, Ryan's just been on it here tonight.
Yes, sir. And go ahead.
I'm done.
Okay. A guy we haven't really talked about yet, Toby Wedgwood, started 25th on the field. He's now up to 13th and looking for Tyler Schneider to get 12th.
Yeah, he's looking really good right now. Yep, Alan Kuhnman there. We talked to Alan there just a little bit ago, and he hasn't really been able to pick up too many positions, but he said he is going to take it easy. Doesn't want to burn up them tires. Tires are going to be probably the most key factor here tonight.
Yes, sir. And look at this. Curtis Granger is all over the back of Chase Briscoe right now.
Yeah. I think Curtis learned from that first run. He really got out there, and pulled away from the field and chewed up his tires early. Oh, he big loose right there coming off of 4. Coming off of 2, excuse me.
Right. That's okay.
Yeah, I kind of lose track of which straightaway they're on here. But yeah, Curtis Granger, he was running them down, but now he's just kind of backed it off a little bit. He's trying to mimic the run there that Chase Briscoe's got. So far, he's doing all right because he's staying right with them.
And right now is that transition time. We're starting to see it as Koonman goes from 14th to 13th, and he's about to go to 12th. And these guys have been out here 30 laps on this set of tires.
Yep, here he goes by Tyler Snyder. And Koonman does go into 12th. Yep, he got it. Very nice. SP Designs car there, Tyler Snyder, trying to do the crossover on him and make a comeback on that, but that inside line hasn't been quite as good as the outside line tonight.
And as a matter of fact, Rudy, looking at the lap times, Alan Koonman was the fastest car on the track that last lap.
Yeah? Wow. And it's 6.7 seconds behind the leader right now in a good battle. Handle Kerr. Wow, is he battling hard here with Scott Zellner?
Yeah, Zellner's going to have the advantage going down into the corner, and Kendall's just going to have to try to get in line. Meanwhile, Curtis Granger just lost 4th place to Ryan Williams. And he's about to go back to 6th. Ryan Hines to his outside, looking to take another position away.
Curtis is not doing good on short. Well, short runs he's okay. Long runs, nope, not doing so good. He can't get back to that outside, and here comes Connor Holden by on the outside now. He needs to get up into that race groove up on the high side, but he's been staying on the bottom too much.
Yeah, and I think that's really what's been hurting his tire wear is just staying on that bottom groove where, like I mentioned earlier, you just need the whole racetrack. And if you get pinched down there, you're scrubbing your tires, keeping it off the guy to your outside. So he needs to try to find a groove on the outside that feels comfortable to him and stay there.
I like that. Yeah, and the lawn care guy there, he says, with a name like Wheeler, he's got to be good. Yeah. I'll give you that one. Ah, big wiggle there by Connor Holden. Golly, man. Guys are racing it pretty hard right now. Chase Briscoe, 3rd place, but he is 3.5 seconds behind the leader. He has not been able to get clear up to the front to battle with them two. Those two up in the front, almost a second separating Casey Heschel and Jackson Hartman now.
Yeah,
Casey Heschel's got the car. Wow.
Yeah, he definitely does. I'm impressed with how far he's been able to stretch this lead out, especially at a short track. You know, on 1.5 miles, 3.5 seconds doesn't seem like that much, but on a short track, that's huge.
Yep. Well, Dylan Body just about to go a lap down. He's right ahead of the leader. He's about to go a lap down, and I think he's gonna right here because Casey Heschel just closed the gap up on Dylan really fast.
Yeah, he's about a second off the pace right now.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot. Full second. Golly, man. Yep, he goes a lap down. Next one to go a lap down looks like Andrew Siegel, because DJ Stagner just drove by on the on the inside. Excuse me. Stagner trying to make a comeback. Man, he's had a pretty rough night here tonight. Good green flag racing, though. I love it.
Yes, sir. And I tell you what, it's a hornet's nest from 16th on back. These guys have been battling, trading positions for the last 5 laps.
We are past the halfway mark now. So I think if we see, you know, like some guys come to pit road here, I would say they're probably going to want to stay out here at least another 15 laps to be able to make it the rest of the way on fuel. They do have 2 green-white checkers at the end if we need them. So, but planning that tire strategy right now and fuel gain is going to be pretty much a factor here tonight. Right now, they're figuring that out. How much further they got to go, and how many more laps they can go on fuel.
Yes, sir. And I've done green flag pit stops here. It is rough because you've got the pit road here goes from turn 4 all the way down through turn 1, just about, and it's 45 mile an hour, but or 40 mile an hour rather, excuse me, but that 40 mile an hour just seems like an eternity when you got guys out here doing 150 into turn 1.
Yeah, I agree. Ryan Williams, our points leader, 4th place. And look at the battles going on behind him here. Connor Holden and Curtis Granger. That's a good battle going on. Curtis taking a look here to the inside, but he's been running that low line. He hasn't been able to make any progress down there. I'm not sure why he's still running that. Actually caught the yellow line there a little bit and upset that car.
Yeah, and most likely it has to do with comfort. Some of these guys, just aren't that comfortable running that high line, and that can be a problem, especially when the high line is the racing groove that's moving. So it's definitely not good for him right now. He's one of the guys out here hoping for a caution soon.
Well, thanks for watching tonight, folks. We do appreciate it. You're watching the Throttled Up the Podcast 122 here at Iowa for the next to the last race of the season for HLRL. They'll be off next week, but we'll be returning in 2 weeks for the season finale at Atlanta. Atlanta, everybody loves the race there. Well, except for Dwayne. Dwayne don't like it.
It's my Achilles, man. I don't know what it is. Something always happens when I race there.
Yeah, it can be a difficult track. Oh boy, look at this. We're about to go 3 wide, it looks like.
Yeah, they were for just a brief second.
Yep. And Curtis Granger and Connor Holden both thought, no, we can't do that to Ryan Hines. We're not going to go 3 wide. Not with older tires. Maybe if they had, 20 lap newer tires or 30 lap newer tires, maybe. But they've been out here 46 laps, so really going to be difficult. Curtis comes up again on the other side, inside of Connor Holden. And that put Scott Wheeler right up on their bumper here.
And another battle that's happening just behind them is Scott Zellner and Patrick Green. These two have been battling. Yeah. Zellner has been doing everything he can to try to get by Patrick Green, but Green's maintaining that high line, and just Zellner has nothing for him at this point because of that.
We're almost in the window where they can make it on tires in one more stop. So we're almost in that window right now. I would say if they could go another, maybe 5 laps or so, we might start seeing some green flag pit stops here now. Caleb Morrissey, if you remember, Dwayne, just looking at him here, he pitted there just before they went green. Remember that?
Yep.
So he has got about 11 laps newer tires than the leaders do. So I don't know, I don't know what to think about that. He's not making a whole lot of progress out here right now with that, because they've pretty much equalized, but he did pick up a ton of track position by doing that, because having newer tires than the people he was racing.
Yeah, now he's going to be able to stay out a few more laps than everybody else because of topping off. So we'll see if that comes into play. It's very rare that a race here at Iowa comes down to fuel mileage, but we may be looking in that very scenario here, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right, back up front, Casey Heschel, Jackson Hartman. And it's 3.7 seconds back to Chase Briscoe in 3rd.
Yes, sir. And then the battle is on for 4th. It's a 4-car battle all the way back to Scott Wheeler, as they were almost 4 wide for a second, Rudy.
Yeah, Ryan Hines, Connor Holden. Oh, whoa. Wow, Ryan Hines got super loose right out of the corner right there.
Yes, sir. And that's going to hold up everybody else, and he's going to lose 2 spots.
Connor Holden goes to 5th. And I noticed Curtis is still running that bottom. He has not been able to do anything down there, you know, make a pass, but he's still running that. Like you said, it could be his comfort spot, you know. I like to always give myself plenty of room to come up that track, you know, coming out of the corner, especially here at Iowa. I mean, I don't like the track to begin with, but, you know, I always try to give myself plenty of room to get to that wall. And I think that might be what he's doing right here. That's where he feels the best. Man, I'll tell you, Connor Holden, I'm surprised he's been able to hold him off as well as he has, but he's been doing a great job.
Yes, sir. And Ryan Hines is battling with Scott Wheeler right now just to try to maintain 7th place. But Wheeler is doing a good job. Pinches him up high.
Oh, man. Yeah, I seen that. Oh, wow.
And that's kind of what you got to do if you're the guy up top. Now, that's risky, especially if the guy's not expecting you to do that.
Sure.
Sometimes that ends badly, but it looks like Hines is giving him plenty of room. So no harm, no foul this time.
Man, good racing, though. Casey Heschel coming up on the back of another one here.
And we've got our first taker, Rudy. Roberto Ramirez on pit road.
I kind of wondered when we were going to get the first taker here, because everybody's got, they're in that window. They can make it the rest of the way on fuel and tires. So that's what I'm kind of thinking here, too. We'll see how much faster Roberto's going to be once he gets off of pit road. But they're about to put Bucky Burt 3 laps down. Bucky just ahead of him here in 25th. Not Bucky's track, I can tell you that. Not one of his better trucks. He's been running good the last few weeks, if you noticed. He ran really well, you know.
Yeah, he's been running good, just hasn't quite had some of the finishes that he's been wanting due to, you know, accidents that weren't necessarily his making, but he's definitely been running very well.
Casey Heschel just blinked out. Now Chase Briscoe is still, he is 4.3 seconds up to the leader. And man, he has got a mirror full of Ryan Williams. Those two have been racing like crazy against each other.
Yes, they have. Now here's the issue. Actually, Rudy, it looks like Roberto Ramirez took it behind the wall. Heschel on pit road.
Here we go. I gave the lead to Jackson Hartman.
This is going to force everyone's hand. They're going to have to come down, because if they stay out now, they're going to be losing time to Heschel.
Hartman's coming in.
Yeah, so this is going to force everybody to come in, whether they wanted to or not. And Briscoe's going to stay out another lap.
Yep. Going to get a lap led. Now, Ryan Williams, he has not led a lap yet today, and I'm sure he's probably going to, when Chase pits, he's probably going to stay out 1 lap too, just to get that bonus point. He wants to solidify this championship that he's running for right now. And if he can get that 1 lap led, knowing Patrick Green has closed up a lot of position, it would just be 1 more point in his pocket that he can hold against Patrick Green. But he is looking to maybe pass up Briscoe here.
And right now, a lot of pit road is a busy place.
I bet. I don't know why Ryan's racing him so hard like this, and he's going to come to pit road. Man, he was racing the heck out of him there, and then he decides at the last second he's coming to pit road.
Yeah, I think he realized staying out was not in his best interest. These guys who are staying out right now, I don't know if this is the right call. They need to be on pit road in the next 2 laps, or they're just going to be losing so much time.
Here comes Curtis Granger to the inside of Chase Briscoe. And Curtis going to lead another lap. So he did finally make that bottom work on Chase Briscoe. He hasn't completed the pass yet. He's still working on that. There, he got him. Here comes Mike Campbell. Now Mike's 2 laps down because he pitted.
Yeah, he just unlapped himself, and
one lap, yeah.
Now these guys are I don't know, really. I do not like this call of staying out.
Yeah, you don't know what they're thinking at this point, because you know that's really letting all them guys. They're going to have fresher tires that are going to run them down. Even Connor Holden stayed out. Caleb Morrissey.
Last time by, our leader Curtis Granger ran a 25.9.
Right.
Casey Hetchel ran a 24.8. He's over a second faster than these guys who are out there. They're just hurting themselves by staying out. And the only thing that'll save them right now is a caution. I got to be imagining that's what they're banking on, but this is not. As Heschel goes around Briscoe here, this is not working out for them.
Yeah. And he's going to unlap himself, because he's going to get right up here with Curtis Granger next and unlap himself. And when those guys pit, he's going to wind up putting them a lap down.
Yeah, everybody out on the track right now is running who has not pitted is running at 26 seconds. Everyone who has pitted is running 24 seconds. They're losing 2 seconds a lap to these guys.
Yep. Here goes Casey Heschel. He gets his lap back. Goes into 7th. Connor Holden on pit road, making his final pit stop.
And the only thing I can think of is that these guys are either going to do a 2-tire or no tire stop and come in for fuel only. But I can't believe these guys are staying out as long as they are. Briscoe's finally coming to pit road. Granger stays out.
Yeah, he's had enough. He said, I can't keep up with Curtis Granger anymore. And this is real. I think this is hurting Curtis. I really honestly do. I think it's hurting him bad.
Yeah, he's going to come out maybe 10th if he's lucky at this point.
Yeah. Casey Heschel with he's already made his final pit stop.
Yeah, now Heschel is the only guy on the lead lap right now who has pitted. Everyone else is still a lap down, so I think Granger's right now is really, really hoping for that caution, because if he doesn't get it, he's in big trouble.
Here comes Jackson Hartman up on Curtis Granger to unlap himself. Much fresher tires. Oh my gosh, like 61 laps fresher tires. That's a lot.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Caretaker, how you doing, buddy? Gosh, long time no see. Yeah, long time no see. Well, thanks, everybody. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button as long as you're here. We do appreciate you stopping by. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified when we do go live. We do have broadcasting every single night of the week here on MaxspeedTV. You can always tune in and catch some great racing. And you can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxspeedTV. Here comes Curtis Granger in finally.
Now that leaves Caleb Morrissey, who does have the fuel to go a few extra laps, but tire-wise, he should already be on pit road at this point.
Yeah, I would think so too. Yeah, he still has not led because Curtis actually beat him to the line that time. But Caleb, he'll stay out one more lap here. And boy, it's a long way back to Ryan Potter. Ryan and Caleb are the only two left out there that need to make their final pit stop. And what's really bad about it right now, the way things are going, is some of these guys out here with fresh tires are unlapping themselves. So we're gaining more and more on the lead lap at the moment. Now, Kendall Kerr just ahead of the leader.
Yep, the 11 cars on the lead lap, and right behind him, Patrick Green and Alan Koeman.
Yeah, both of them. They're going to go 3 wide. They are going to go 3 wide and get around the leader, Caleb Morrissey.
Briscoe is going to continue the 3 wide. Here he goes.
Oh, man. Yes, sir. Them fresh tires, man, makes all the difference in the world.
Yes, sir. And Ryan Potter currently still out there.
Oh, Caleb just
yellow
got
flag.
turned. Oh, no. Let's go back and see it. He just got turned there. That brought the caution out. He was way up against the wall. I didn't see who turned him. Somebody turned him there.
Oh, it looks like Caleb Morrissey and Bucky Burt got together, Rudy.
Oh, no. Is that who it was?
Yes, sir. Bucky got up into the wall.
Yep. Well, I don't think Caleb got much damage, but he towed the pit road immediately. I think he was thinking that he could get out of it, real quick there and not bring a caution out, but it was too late. It already brought one out. Well, that left Ryan Potter. This is good for Ryan. But boy, this caught a lot of people a lap down, Dwayne. I mean,
yes, sir.
Wow, Andrew Baker,
Carl Faust, Toby Wedgwood, Tyler Schneider, all caught one lap down. Everybody else was able to get back on the lead lap. So I don't know if I'm these guys. If I've got a set left, we've got 30 laps to go. If I've got a set of tires, I'm coming in, even if I was just on pit road and getting 4 fresh ones.
AC, Jackson Hartman, both coming in. Joining Ryan Potter right there. But now what's this going to do? Ryan Williams is going to stay out. So I think we ought to get a word if I can find Ryan. Let me get him up here. Ryan Williams, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Well, championship implications here tonight is going to be very important to have a good run here tonight. You've got the lead back. Well, actually, you got the lead, I should say. So you'll get to get a bonus point. I know you've been really trying hard to get that bonus point. And racing with Chase Briscoe and some of them guys back there, man, that looked like a blast.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. This is a really hard place to pass, and right now it's just kind of coming down to tire strategy. I think I sort of made my bed here and hope that another yellow will come out, and if not, I'm gonna lose a bunch of spots. But
yeah,
that's okay. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering. We thought maybe everybody would come in knowing that we only got 30 to go, and have them fresh tires. But now you're going to have 16 lap older tires than those guys. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm going to be anchor here, but that's okay. I'm just banking on a yellow in about 10-15 laps, and then I'll be golden.
All right. Well, is the car feeling all right for you out there tonight?
Yeah, it's all right. I just know I'm gonna drop like a rock here in a little bit, so we're gonna see what happens.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen to you. But,
yeah.
All right. What room were you in, sir?
Misfit.
Misfit. Okay. All right. Well, the best of luck to you, Ryan, and good luck on your championship. You guys will be back in 2 weeks at Hotlanta. Oh man.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Very good. So he finally gets that bonus point. It's going to be interesting now to see all these guys that stayed out here on older tires. The top 8 stay out on older tires, Dwayne.
Yeah, Curtis Granger also stayed out as well. He was one of the last guys to pit. So he has about 8 lap fresher tires than the guys ahead of him.
Right.
But he's got about 5 lap older tires from the guys behind him. So he's kind of in a box. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. We may have that caution with these guys with the new tires charging to the front. That includes Casey Heschel, Alan Kuhnman, Ryan Potter, and Mike Campbell.
Yeah, I think they're those guys up front might be sitting ducks here. Heschel, he wants to get back up there. I mean, he's clinched the most laps led here tonight with 72. But Jackson Hartman did get off the pit road ahead of him. So this could be a pretty good run for Jackson Hartman right now, running the Thirsty Goat car. So we'll give them a little shout out here. All right, well, they're lining up, and it looks like Jackson Hartman is going to start on the outside, but Ryan Williams, our leader, front row. Get him going here, Dwayne.
Will do. Ace truck's off. Ryan Williams takes off. Green flag is out. We're back underway at Iowa Speedway. And one thing I'm noticing, Rudy, the entire track is in cloud right now. Overcast conditions. Oh, 3 wide. Briscoe up the middle. They're wrecking.
Man.
Yellow flag is out.
Yes, sir. I don't know who that was. I guess it was Chase Briscoe made contact there with somebody. Let's go back and check it out. Was that Ryan Hines, I do believe.
Yes, sir. Ryan Hines, who took him 3 wide, and Scott Zellner on the outside. Just made contact in the corners, almost spun them both, but Briscoe saves it.
Oh, Hines, yeah. Briscoe went up the middle.
Now, Hines actually didn't hit anything. No one got into him. So, other than the initial contact, he really didn't get much damage out of that. He should be fine.
Wow. Oh, that's good.
A little bit of trouble. Now, as I was saying, the track at that point was fully in overcast. The track temperature is now down to 91 degrees. So, in the closing laps, these guys are going to have a lot more grip out here. And I think that's kind of why Briscoe went 3 wide there. He felt like he had the grip and just made a little bit of contact. But he should be fine. I don't see too much damage on his car. He's got a little bit of damage on the right front, Briscoe does, but I don't think that's going to be anything that's going to slow him down at this track.
Yeah, I can see a little bit there. I mean, it's not horrible, but yeah, because aerodynamics, that's just superficial. Aerodynamics don't really amount to a whole lot here. It's just making sure that it didn't knock the toe out on the front end or anything, and I don't think it did. I think it was pretty much just sheet metal damage. If you look at the damage he's got right there, I mean, that's not that bad. Tire sticking out a little bit, but doesn't matter here.
Yeah, I've seen guys win with a lot worse damage than that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you got that one right. Yeah, I see cars that were just totally destroyed, and you would think that they would be so slow on a short track like this, but man, they are fast. Sometimes knocking that toe out, especially on a short run, knocking the toe out, I've actually witnessed it and done it myself, where cars actually drove better than a brand new car.
Yeah, I've done it myself in a late model. Hit the wall, thought my race was over, and all of a sudden I'm the fastest car out there.
Yep. You might not be able to do it on the long run, because if you got the toe knocked out or something, sure, it's going to really wear on that front tire. But man, I'll tell you what, you're fast. That thing just like really bites into the corners, you know?
Yeah.
You could probably hang out for like 10, 15 laps like that. But after that, boy, the tires are going to wear off really fast. All right, well, we should be getting one to go here, I do believe, this month.
Yeah, we should be restarting with about 22 to go.
All right, taking a look at the cautions we've had tonight. Well, we went quite a ways there before we got the first caution. Now we've had a few here, so 4 cautions tonight, 10 lead changes, 24 to go.
Yeah, these guys have had a really impressive run. I thought we'd have a few more cautions. I was thinking maybe 6 or 7, but the way it's going right now, once we get green and get these guys spread out again, it should be good all the way to the end. But you know the old saying, cautions breed cautions, and we're getting to that 20 to go mark. These guys are going to be wanting to get to the front in a hurry. Patience at this has been thrown out the window.
Right. Exactly. Well, we didn't get the 1 to go, so that's even going to make it less laps. Yeah, I don't know why the cautions have been longer here tonight. Yeah, a couple more guys out of the race. Caleb Morrissey, DJ Stagner out of the race. So down to 22 cars left in the race.
Yes, sir, and 19 left on the lead lap. Andrew Siegel is the next car, 1 lap down.
Yeah, Ryan Hines at the back of the field. And not bad, though. I'm going to say not bad, because he just spun right there. It looks like he did come to pit road, though, and got a little damage fixed, freshened up the tires. He's good to go now for the rest of the time. And
Yes,
we
sir.
might see him work up through the field now.
Oh, absolutely, we will. He's got 20 lap fresher tires than everybody in front of him. He's going to be charging.
Well, Ryan Williams going to start on the outside, Chase Briscoe on the inside. We're going to see Chase in victory lane tonight? Whoa.
It's going to be close. When now Ryan Williams at this particular track, starting on the outside is kind of where you want to be, because the outside groove is the faster way around, and the best part is the guy below you, he can't pass you before the start finish line.
Here we go. Pace truck's in.
Green.
Ryan Williams on the gas, and I'll tell you what, Chase Briscoe hit the throttle right with him. Everybody was on it, but we're 3 wide back here. Oh my gosh, somebody's got to give. Patrick Green. Oh man, is that tight? 3 wide. Curtis Granger.
3 wide in a 5-car battle.
Man, and Briscoe. Man, he is putting the pressure on Ryan Williams right now for this victory. No
Yes,
waiting
sir.
around now.
No, sir. And they're still going 3 wide with Curtis Granger right now. I told you, patience was gone, Rudy.
Yep. Well, Chase has got
Battle
about
for the lead.
Yeah, he's got about 6 lap newer tires than Ryan. But at this point right now, I don't think it really matters that much because they've pretty much equalized. Well, Ryan Williams led that lap, but not by much.
No, sir. And Briscoe's got the run right here. Can he clear him? He can't, but that's going to give Williams the preferred line. Oh, no.
Man.
Briscoe's going to run him up the hill.
Ooh, man.
And they're going to be side by side. It's a drag race to the line.
This is some good stuff right now. Briscoe, real NASCAR Xfinity driver, folks, in the league here, showing these guys how to do it. Oh, another little bump there. Wow, Ryan says, go ahead, man. Oh, man. You know, he doesn't want to get taken out at this point.
No, here he goes, trying the crossover move.
Yep. Now he's going to do the same thing back to Chase, push him up the hill maybe. Ryan's not going to be threatened by that. You know, just because you're a NASCAR driver doesn't mean you're faster than me, but oh, look at this, Hartman.
He dives it in there. He's going to slide up the hill.
Man, he drove it in there deep. Good run for
Jackson.
Jackson.
Slide
Hartman.
job to get second. He's going to go for first here.
Yeah, he is.
And he does have fresher tires.
Yes.
Briscoe's
fresher.
not going to make it easy on him. He's going to pinch him down there. And that's exactly what you need to do to maintain the lead from the high side. And I look for him to do it here again. Just Hartman's clear, but can he keep it?
Man, he's going to get it. Yes, Jackson Hartman to the lead. Chase Briscoe
not
trying
out
to
of it yet.
crossover.
And look at Curtis Granger now. A 3-wide battle for the lead.
Oh, Curtis, be careful, man. He caught that yellow line. Yeah, you can tell the difference now between fresher tires and older tires. Much different. Jackson Hartman trying to get a win. Gosh, I can't remember the last time we've seen Jackson in victory lane. And here comes Curtis Granger. He tried to slide there on Chase Briscoe, but Chase closed that hole up. He said, no, you're not sliding in front of me. Curtis says, all right, I'll get you in turn 3 here.
Yes, sir. Got to go all the way back to December, Rudy. Martinsville was Jackson Hartman's last win, so it's been a few races. He's looking to get 2 on the season.
Nope, Chase Briscoe goes back to 3rd, but he did lead 5 laps here tonight. And now Connor Holden getting by Ryan, trying to get by Ryan Williams. Not much difference in tire age there, but a little bump on Ryan Williams by Connor Holden. He's trying to push him up the hill there to make him have to back out of the throttle. And look who's right behind him, KC Heschel. Now, KC has got way fresher tires than these guys.
Yes, sir. He's on the same tire run as Jackson Hartman. He's just a little further back in the field.
He makes a run on Ryan Williams. How can he get by Connor Holden? Side by side, that would be for 4th place. Oh, more bumping going on back there. Ryan Potter
Yes,
just got pulverized. I didn't see who that was that got into him, whether it was Corey Blevins or Scott Zellner. I'm not sure who that was that got into him. Wow. Well, he's trying to make a comeback now. Back up front, Hartman. Big lead over Granger right now. Chase Briscoe still hanging on to third.
Yes, sir. 10 laps to go.
Yeah, but Casey Heschel is closing. I'd seen Scott Wheeler got into the wall right there, just a touch. Nothing serious, but got him a little bit out of shape. And just, I'm sorry, that wasn't him. That was Connor Holden that got out of shape. But that let Scott Wheeler get up beside him now. So that could be a battle for sixth place. Wheeler's ran excellent here tonight. He stayed inside the top 10 all night, and that's saying something here at Iowa.
Yes, sir. And a big cluster right here for 6th back to 10th.
Yeah. Here goes Ryan Hines taking it low. And slide job up in front of Connor Holden. And these guys are racing. Well, that let Scott Wheeler get by, so Scott goes into 7th. And behind him, what a battle that's going on back here. Corey Blevins, Alan Kuhnman in right in the pack here, now into 10. 7 to go, folks. Jackson Hartman leading. And again, thank you all for joining us here tonight. We do appreciate it very much. Don't forget, they won't be back next week. They will be back the week after, because next week is the duels at NASCAR, and they didn't want to compete with that. A lot of guys want to go watch that. We got a yellow. Catch it. Corey Blevins, I think, was caught up into that. Let's go back and take a look here. He's racing pretty hard right here. Alan Kuhnman, Connor Holden. Oh, right there. Kuhnman got loose off the corner.
Yep, just gets into the back of him.
My.
Head first on the wall. It's the four of Scott Zellner gets into that as well.
Yep. Yeah, he got a piece of that. So, wow.
And I have a feeling if you've got a set of tires, I know it's only 4 laps to go. You got to come down and get them.
You think so? I don't know, man. Track position's done. It's so valuable here tonight. Man, I just don't know about that.
Well, here they come, Rudy. If you've got them, come get them, and here they come.
Yeah, Curtis Granger's bringing a bunch of them to pit road. Yeah, Chase Briscoe coming in, Ryan Hines, all the leaders up here, most of the leaders.
Yeah, there are going to be a few guys.
I think we're going to be under the first green, white checkered when we get ready to go green.
And this is going to be an interesting restart here, Rudy, as we have the top 7 staying out.
Yeah.
And everybody behind them is going to have fresh tires. These guys in front of them are going to have 22 and 28 lap tires, respectively. Jack.
Well, let's get Jackson up here real quick and talk to him. Jackson Hartman, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy. How's it going?
Good. Hey, tell us about the call to stay out there, because, man, the whole back part of the field come to pit road to get new tires.
Well, the call stems from the fact I don't have any tires left in the pits. So this is our bed. Casey and I this is where we're at. So I'm hoping for the best here, expecting the worst. I really was hoping that one was going to go green, but the voices in my ears were kind of suggesting that it wasn't. I'm going to give it all I can here, but with fresh tires coming, I don't know if 2 laps I'll be able to do it.
Well, we were talking about the last time we seen you at Victory Lane was December of 2020. So are we going to see you in Victory Lane tonight? Are you confident with this or not?
I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm terrified, but I hope I could put this number 19 Thirsty Goat Entertainment Toyota Supra in Victory Lane. But I don't know, Rudy. I don't know. I'm losing it over here.
I know it's going to be a tough one, man. Yeah, you and Casey leading the most laps here tonight, and you're going to steal the win away from him. Well, luckily you got off the pit road ahead of Casey on that last pit stop, which we were kind of wondering. You know, he'd been able to get off pit road ahead of you and stay ahead of you, but you were keeping the pressure on him pretty strong.
Yeah, I was trying not to let him go there. I had good long run speed. I was hoping this one was just kind of going to be a long run to the end, but it's never that easy, is it?
Nope, never. When you're looking at a win, you think, oh, I got this wrapped up, and then something like this happens. You know, I know it. All right, well, we'll let you go, Jackson. Go ahead, Dwayne. Sorry.
We're officially into overtime now.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Jackson. We'll let you go, brother.
All right, thank you, guys.
What room were you in, sir?
I was in the Granger Racing team.
All right. Well, I'm sure he's probably going to start on the outside.
Rudy, I look for 3 wide, maybe 4 wide on this restart.
Did Corey Blevins just take a behind the wall?
Looks like he is blinking out.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully he comes back, because he was running up there almost in the top 10. And that's quite a comeback for all, he'd been through today.
I believe he... Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, lights are out. We're going green next time. So this could be the final restart, Dwayne. I'll let you get them going.
All right, could be, but I don't know, Rudy. This is going to be crazy. We might see 5 wide before this is over.
That's highly possible. But them guys in the back all having fresh tires. Oh my gosh.
7th and 8th is where the fresh tires start with Curtis Granger and Chase Briscoe. Everybody in front of them has 25 lap or older tires. Watch for wheel spin here. This is going to be big. Yep. Don't go anywhere, folks. It just got started. All right, here we go. Possibly the final time. Pace truck ducks off. Hartman takes off early. And here we go. Green flag is out. We're already 3 wide before the start-finish line.
I think Casey Heschel almost spun the tires there. Look at Curtis Granger trying to make it.
Oh, contact!
Yep, contact.
Caution to back out. Briscoe hard in the wall.
That was Koonman. What, Briscoe too?
Yeah, him, Koonman and Briscoe made contact. Looked like Briscoe took it 4 wide, and there just wasn't enough room, and they both went around, and Briscoe head first in the outside retaining wall.
Yeah, I see Briscoe up on the outside. Oh, he did. Oh, my gosh. Chase Briscoe going in there like a wrecking ball. Man, you got to be kidding me. Did he just really do that?
Well, it looked like, if you look, it looked like there was enough room there, but it just wasn't. That hole closed up really quick on him. And just last couple of laps going for all the marbles.
Yep. Yeah, Briscoe, he's going to go hard into the outside wall, too. Oh, my gosh. Him and Koonman. And after Chase was running so well, we thought maybe he was going to be a factor. Just got them fresh tires, too. And he is taking it behind the wall.
Now, the benefactor of this is going to be Curtis Granger, Rudy. Granger went from 7th to 4th before that caution came out. He's going to be restarting, especially if Hartman takes the outside line again. He's going to be starting right behind the leader.
Well, this is the final go. The final restart, final green, white checkered right here.
Yes,
can
sir.
he make it to the front in 2 laps?
I believe he can, Rudy. Track temperature is down to 88 degrees. He's got all the grip in the world out there with fresh tires. Look out. Curtis Granger's coming.
You bet. And I know Jackson Hartman is sweating that right now, too. He knows Curtis is there, got the freshest tires. Oh,
I know
my
Hartman's
gosh.
been taking the outside line, but if he knows, I don't know if he knows that Granger has new tires, but if he does, I would elect the inside to make sure he's stuck behind Heschel on this restart.
Well, the good thing is Bucky Burt will be able to pick up a couple of positions here. He looks like he may finish in about 19th place, ahead of Chase Briscoe and Corey Blevins. So, yeah, he just went into 19th. They're sitting on pit road, actually. So, but I think he's trying to get some damage fixed.
Yep, and Dylan Body is going to get a top 20 out of it.
Very nice. Yeah. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. It's been a rough night for Dylan. I mean, you know, as far as going laps down, not rough as far as getting damage on the car because he's been keeping it clean, but got a little damage on the right rear, but nothing serious. All right, who's ready for this final green-white checkered? It just got hot, man. Can we do it?
I'll tell you what, if you ain't on the edge of your seat, you ain't a race fan.
Yeah, I know it. Very good. Oh, this is going to be a wild finish here, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. Well, checkers or wreckers, this will be the final restart.
Well, you know Curtis is going for checkers and wreckers. He may wreck to get the win. I don't know, but he's going for the win. He's getting a good push here from Ryan Williams, giving him a little tap there in the back right now. They're playing a little mouse game there, but.
And now Ryan Williams has the same tires that Curtis Granger does. And so the top three right now have 36 laps on their tires. Curtis Granger, Ryan Williams only have 9. These top three are in real trouble right now.
Not. Well, looks like the lights are going out. Looks like Jackson Hartman's decided to start on the bottom. I think what he's going to try to do here is protect that bottom at all costs.
Yes, sure. Exactly what I was saying earlier, Rudy. He knows Curtis Granger has those fresh tires.
Yeah.
Why risk having him start directly behind you? Force him to get around Haschel.
True. Well, folks, before you get out of here, make sure you do hit that thumbs up on the video there. Give us a subscribe and click that notification bell so you get notified when we do go live here on MaxspeedTV. You can catch our full broadcast schedule at MaxspeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxspeedTV. And here we go. This is it right here.
Yes, sir.
All right, pace truck heads in. Jackson Hartman on the loud pedal. Green, green, green.
And Curtis Granger did not get a good start.
Oh, man. He might have been kind of taking it easy right there, but boy, Ryan Williams giving him a tough time. Ryan down on the bottom. Here goes Ryan Potter to third. And Ryan Williams drives it in there deep. And they're 3 wide for third place. Up the hill goes Curtis Granger trying to make a run. 1 lap to go as Ryan Williams goes into third. Here comes Curtis Granger with the fresh tires. 1 lap to go. Can he get by Ryan Williams? Can he win it? Is Jackson Hartman going to pull out the win? I don't know. He's got enough of a lead. Dwayne, I think he's going to get it.
3 wide.
Yes, he is. He's loving it. Ryan Williams may come in second. It's going to be a close one, but congratulations goes to Jackson Hartman as they all wreck behind him. Man, what a finish that was. And I don't really even know if Jackson Hartman thought he had that win in the bag or not. I'll bet you he was nervous. I bet you there was a death grip on that wheel.
I bet you it was, man.
Oh, my gosh. Well, let's get these guys up here, Dwayne. We'll be right back, folks. Hang on. We got to talk to these guys. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Jackson Hartman. Oh, my gosh. How much of a death grip did you have on that wheel on them last couple of laps?
Oh, I was terrified. I don't know if I've ever been shaken so much as I just...
Well, you
That
did
was-
it, man. You pulled out the win here tonight. Caution's really played in your favor on that right there but we were watching Ryan Williams and Curtis Granger had stopped with that, that last caution and took fresh tires. Now knowing that they were going to have to start back in 7th or 8th or something like that. And they had a few cars to get to you, but then that second caution come out and then they were even up closer, like 4th, and 5th. And man, that would have made me extremely nervous. Just looking in my rearview mirror and seeing those two coming, knowing that they've got like 30 lap or 35 lap newer tires, I would have been sweating.
Oh, that second green white checkered, I was terrified. The first one I had, 6-car buffer, so I'm like, okay, I might be able to survive for 2 laps. But as soon as that second one came out and I saw Kurt was restarting in 4th, I'm like, oh, this is it. He's right here. I was congratulating him on the win because I'm like, it's over. It's over. It's done. He's got such good tires. And
I know it. Well, it just proves that, you stayed up there in the hunt most of the race and led a few laps. And it just proves that you don't really have to, lead a bunch of laps to get the win. And you pulled it out here tonight, man, with a win. This is great. We haven't seen you in Victory Lane since December, like we talked about before. And it's good to see you back in Victory Lane again, Jackson. I know it was a rough one out there, tough one for you. A lot of really tough racing, but you kept the car clean and you did it tonight, brother. You did it.
Oh, I did it. Oh, yeah. I didn't know if it would come again this season. I mean, I finished second to Ryan Williams, I think 3 times at this point, and I did it.
Pretty crazy, man. Well, you guys go to Atlanta here in a couple weeks because you're off next week because of the duels being on, but you guys go to Atlanta. How you feel about that?
I feel good about Atlanta. It's another track where, saving tires matters. I know Kurt's one to look at he's always really good saving his tires, and I know he has that track circled on his calendar. I'm excited for it. I hope we can get some long green flag runs like we got in the beginning of this race because that was a ton of fun. And I'm looking forward to that one.
Very good. Well, who you got to thank for this win then, Jackson, before you get out of here?
Well, as always, I got to thank the Thirsty Goat Entertainment guys for putting their logos on this car this season. Been fun having them along for the ride. I got to thank Kurt. It was fun talking to him for the race. I thank my dad for always watching. And of course, last but definitely not least, I got to thank you guys for broadcasting these every week.
Well, thank you, sir. We'll see you back in 2 weeks at Atlanta. And go celebrate this win, Jackson. I mean, you haven't been in Victory Lane since December, so this is definitely calls for a great celebration here tonight.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Dwayne, you got second.
Yes, sir. Ryan Williams, man, you did it. You didn't have quite the qualifying that you wanted. You needed one more lap to get the victory, but if I've done my math correctly, you just locked yourself in as the champion with this second place. Talk about your race a little bit.
Yeah, it was once again not the best qualifying showing for me. I seem to struggle a lot in that, and that just kind of put me behind the 8 ball, and just methodically just worked the tire strategy a little bit throughout the race, and just got lucky and unlucky, I guess, with the late yellow to put myself on 4 fresh Goodyears.
Well, it definitely worked out for you. Like I said, you probably needed one more lap to get by Hartman there because the battle between fresh tires and old tires was definitely heating up there. But you go in to Atlanta pretty much locking this thing up. Is that a weight lifted off your shoulders? How do you feel about heading into next couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's obviously really cool to if I have mathematically locked it up. That's really cool. Atlanta's a fun track, and I can just go there and have fun. But that's kind of been the approach I've taken every race, really. If you don't go for the win, then I don't really know, what's the point in showing up. So, yeah, it's really cool. If I have locked it up, that's awesome.
All right. Well, and you definitely go for the win. You have the most out of anybody this season. One of the main reasons you're the point leader, and 4 wins, try to make it 5 in Atlanta, and good luck.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
All right, well, we're going to let you get out of here. But before we do, who do you got to thank for your second place and possibly locking up the championship tonight?
Oh man, I gotta thank Pilot Flying J, all the JRM, JR guys back at the shop, for just working their butts off all week long trying to get this thing ready. I'm super dehydrated, by the way, so I gotta sit here and next to the car and pass out.
All right, well, we'll let you go get some fluids in you, and good luck in 2 weeks at Atlanta.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, guys.
Rudy, you got third?
Curtis Granger locking up third here tonight, man. I'll tell you what a battle there at the end. What was your thoughts here on that final pit stop? And, you and Ryan come in, got fresh tires. You knew you could get there. That other caution come out, kind of solidified the deal for you to at least pull out, a top three here, be on the podium. But did you think maybe we were thinking you had the win?
Yeah, I kind of blew this one tonight. That final restart, I was restarting fourth on the outside, and I missed a shift, which I'm really disappointed in myself for doing. I can't remember the last time I missed a shift, so I just want to apologize to Ryan because I took both of us out of it for blowing it. And then on exit 2, I got a little squirrely as well, so. Any chance I had was over from then, but I'm super happy for my friend Jackson to finally get a win. I know he's been struggling. He's had a lot of Daytona races in the past week or so, and he's getting real sick of it. But this puts a smile on his face, so I'm super happy for him.
Right. Well, you guys go to Atlanta in 2 weeks. I'm sorry, not next week, but in 2 weeks. What's your thoughts on that?
One more race to win, or one more chance to win a race, and Atlanta's my favorite track.
Well, there was some tough competition out there tonight. You had Chase Briscoe. You were battling with him for a while. Of course, battling with Ryan Williams and a few others, that were giving you a tough time. Connor Holden and Jackson Hartman. There was some really tough competition out there tonight. Staying out on older tires for those guys. A couple of them it didn't pan out too well, but Jackson, man, he stayed out on them older tires, and you just couldn't do anything with them.
For sure. Like that middle run there really put into perspective, like, man, I was not using my tires correctly there. I was quicker once everyone started to fall off with me, but
right.
Just efficiency and using them. I had high expectations for today, and I was really disappointed in myself. Played different tire strategy, and it eventually paid off because I got the track position to get up to second. But yeah, overall fun race. Had a lot of fun. Love Atlanta. Happy to have Chase Briscoe join us tonight. That was super cool again.
Yep.
And super looking forward to Atlanta in 2 weeks.
All right, brother. Well, who you got to thank for third place then before you go?
I got to thank my sponsor, Red Bomb Graphics, for making me a nice race car to run this season. They got super awesome T-shirts that you can get custom made for your iRacing car or other types or your real life race car that they do. I believe commissions free, and you get a sweet artistic T-shirt. Definitely check them out, Red Bomb Graphics. And I also want to thank you guys for putting on an amazing show. As always, and my teammate at Granger Racing Team for making the races fun in the voice chat.
Okay, Curtis, go celebrate third. We'll see you next week at Atlanta, or in 2 weeks at Atlanta. I keep saying next week, but in 2 weeks, we'll see you back here.
Looking forward to it.
All right. All right, Dwayne, let's run down through the final results here. Jackson Hartman coming out with his first win since December. Guy. So he's definitely going to be riding on Cloud 9 going into Atlanta next week. That's pretty awesome. At least he knows he's back. He can get back to victory lane now. So the Thirsty Goat car looked really good out there tonight. He took a heck of a chance, but, staying out on much older tires. But it was just, he only had to do it for a couple of laps. And he did a great job. Ryan Williams will finish second, Curtis Granger third, Casey Heschel fourth, Connor Holden fifth. Connor Holden fifth. Scott Wheeler, what the heck is going on here? Oh, some of these things blocked up. Yeah, they did. All right, Scott Wheeler sixth, Scott Zollner seventh, Ryan Potter eighth, Carl Faust ninth, and Ryan Hines 10th. Wayne?
Patrick Green's going to bring it home 11th. Kendall Kerr 12th. Mike Campbell 13th. Tyler Schneider 14th. Andrew Siegel 15th. 16th is going to go to Andrew Baker. Alan Kuhnman rings across the line 17th. Toby Wedgwood 18th, and he is going to be the last car on the lead lap. 19th is going to go to Bucky Burt, and Dylan Body rounds out the top 20. Rudy?
All right. I guess that's right. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of messed up from here. Corey Blevins, Chase Briscoe. Go ahead.
I can do it if you want. All right. Chase Briscoe is going to bring it home 21st. Corey Blevins 22nd. Caleb Morrissey 23rd. DJ Stagner 24th. Roberto Ramirez is going to round out the field in 25th. Ty Smith and Kelsey Rogers did not start the race.
All right, very good. Thank you. I don't, sometimes this thing does some weird things, but all right. Well, congratulations again to Jackson Hartman here, folks. They'll be off next week. We'll see you back in 2 weeks at Hotlanta. Everybody loves Hotlanta. Well, for broadcasting, maybe Dwayne don't like it for racing. I do. But I don't like Iowa. He does, so we're kind of like opposite ends of the earth here. But well, thank you for watching tonight, folks. We do appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
This is the HLRL Grand National Series presented by Racing Warehouse. Let's go racing.
At McConey Setup Shop, we offer custom-built setups for any asphalt oval car. Prices starting at just $5. Weekly setups available for all Legends, late models, modifieds, and NASCAR trucks, Xfinity, and Cup cars. Do you need one-on-one driver coaching? We've got you covered. Visit www.McConeySetupShop.com and find yourself in Victory Lane. McConey Setup Shop, handling all your setup needs so you don't have to.
History. Authenticity. A one-of-a-kind piece of racing memorabilia. Lawson and his team have been helping race fans get their hands on real race-used items for over 10 years now. Follow them on social media as their inventory is constantly changing and being upgraded. Or, if you're in the Carolinas, stop on by and I guarantee you'll leave feeling like family. The Racing Warehouse, a one-of-a-kind experience. Serving race fans since 2010.